They're stylish and attractive, and compared to their female counterparts, they're grossly underpaid. The issue of equal pay in the workplace, it's normally about women being paid less than men. But in the world of modeling, the opposite is true. Male models earn up to 75% less than their female counterparts. On average, women are paid $50,000 for a top fashion show, while male models only get $12,000. According to Forbes magazine, the top 10 female models all took home multi-billion-dollar pay packets last year, with Gisele Bündchen topping the list at $44 million. By comparison, only the top 3 male models made over $1 million, with American model Sean O'Prey earning the most at $1.5 million. The problem of pay extends not only to the runway, but also to billboards, TV adverts, and magazine advertising. The fashion pay divide was fueled with the army of highly paid supermodels in the 1980s. Back then, Linda Evangelista famously told Vogue magazine that she and her supermodel friends didn't wake up for less than $10,000 a day. Past male models who have come close to supermodel status include Mark Vandaloo and Nick Kamen. But their success was no match for the likes of Cindy Crawford, Naomi Campbell, and Christy Turlington. One reason the fashion industry gives for the gender pay gap is sales. While women's fashion is worth $620 billion a year globally, the men's industry is only worth $400 billion. But that stands to change. Men are spending a lot more on taking care of themselves than they did a decade ago. And as more men go out and buy clothes and grooming products, could the industry's growth mean that male models also play catch-up in the pay race? Christine Pirovolakis, The Newsmakers.
I'm joined now from London by Roger Frampton. He's a model represented by Premier Model Management Agency. Roger, good to talk to you. Now, in every other industry, well, nearly every other industry, this is the other way around, and the male paycheck dominates and women are fighting for gender pay equality. Does that make your job harder when you say, hey, male models need to be paid more? Does it make it harder for people to take you seriously?
Yes, I believe so. I mean, generally, the gap is about 18%. And in modelling, we're looking at a bigger gap of, say, 75% between female and male models' income.
Now, when people give you the market forces argument, when they say there's a greater demand for female models than male models, that, you know, for whatever reasons, whether you want to look at it sort of from an economic perspective, a sociological perspective, anthropological perspective, whatever, there's a greater demand for women than there is for men. That's why the market dictates that. What do you reply to that?
My response to that is it's now become a level playing field. I mean, 20 years ago, I would have highly agreed when I first started modeling about 13 years ago. And definitely it was a woman-dominated market. Now more than ever, in fact, 91% of men are out buying fashion clothes. There was a term coined in 1994 called metrosexual, and now metrosexual is commonplace. And in fact, there's one stat that says young men are spending more on shoes than women.
Have you found much support from among female models to bring male models up to earning what they're earning?
Yeah, absolutely, because I'm not asking for a reduction in a female model's salary. I'm just asking for an increase in men's.
How about those who say that male models have more longevity? So you're more likely to maybe get a deal at 40 to model suits or whatever than a woman is at 40, and that perhaps you're getting paid less now, but over the long run, you might have a longer career than the average female model.
Yeah, again, I mean, I would have agreed with that 10 to 15 years ago, but now, because they've introduced, it's more socially acceptable for a normal size woman, so size 8, 10, 12, 14, a woman can work up to any age. now, whereas before it was more size 6, US size 0, strictly only, and now it's become more normal for women to work at an older age. So I think that argument's kind of gone.
How long do you think it's going to take you to get complete pay equity or pay equality?
As long as it takes, really. I mean, I don't know how much I've got left of my career, but I will keep campaigning.
Okay, and how are you campaigning? I've read a couple of articles. We're doing this interview here. You're sort of setting out, your ideas. How else are you campaigning to let people know about this?
I think it's just more about creating awareness. I think it's great that women are asking for equal pay in all other industries, and I think people are shocked when I say there's a 75% difference. So it's more just, we spoke to the BBC in England last week, and now it's great that we're able to speak to you guys again. And it's just becoming more familiar, just getting the subject out there so people know that it's happening, essentially.
Okay, Roger Frampton, good to talk to you. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.